Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Lorette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. Well, here we are today with some more vintage ephemera. I know it's like, wow, all she's doing is vintage ephemera, but you're right, I am. I'm trying to get ahead so I can fill some, a couple of journals I'm working on and some future projects. So, I'm going to show off some ephemera I already finished, as well as a couple of kits. So, and then we'll get right to work. I just realized I was missing two pieces here that I want to share with you. So let me pull these off. These are what I was working on the last time. Let me put that off to the side, and let me pull this beautiful kit off to the side, and we find a place to set that for a minute out of the way. These are the pieces I was working on the last time I saw you, which would have been, I think, Friday's video. So here they are. The one I worked on was this one. Let me double check my, yeah, there you go. Wasn't that cute? This is the one I did with that faux snow net that I used from Dollar Tree. And I thought it came out really cute. And then I made this one, and I have added some, let me get that down there, some pearl and some lace. Did I add pearls? No, no pearls, just some lace to this one. That's the only thing I added. And I might have added a tab. I don't remember if it was there before. So anyway, I've got that on there. And then I made this darling little card. It could be a pocket or just a little journaling card. And again, I used the faux snow netting, and added a word and the frame, and then added a bit of lace and a little bit of pearl. So that's my usual style. And then I did the bell. Oh, I just love this one. It's one of my very favorites. Oh, it's so vintagey looking. Didn't add any pearls yet or anything because I'm going to wait and see what journal it's going in. If it needs pearls, it'll get it. If it doesn't, it won't. Then this one is still drying because I went back. I made this one and I went back. I wanted her to be very elegant. And she is on lace. I put a full piece of lace behind it, then put everything on. So that's top to bottom lace. Added some vintage lace here and some pearls. Added a little washi tape and some words. And a whale tail tab. Added the frame. And then I did the image. And I don't know if you could see it, but I also added some stickles because she was just too flat. She kind of blended into the background. Even though she was red, she just wasn't that pretty. So I thought I would let you see her. Okay, so I just went back and added that today. And then this one, isn't this adorable? I added some, again, it was that faux snow, and I put the word snow here. And then I added a little bit of stickles, and just to give it a little bit of oomph. And then I also used my faux washi tape. That was my napkin sticker tape, and I used it, let's see, where else did I use it? I didn't use it on her. I used a real washi. This one, oh yeah, this one, I used a little bit of that napkin tape right there. And then I didn't use any on that one. I did use the napkin tape here, along with some real washi. And then this one has the napkin tape on it as well. So I did use that tape that we made that day, when I glued napkins onto a sticker sheet. So it was my sticky strips. So I did use the sticky strips on all these. So I wanted to share these with you. And they're still, the ones I added, the stickles to, are still drying. So I'm going to move those over by my window so they'll continue to dry because it's really warm in here today. And I'm going to move these off to the side, but I am thrilled with how these came out. These are adorable. And these are for those of you who missed it, these are the ones that are made on collage sheets that I did on book pages. And I did these on 6x9 or 5.5x9 book pages. Just used whatever I had, and then I backed them with some parchment cardstock, and then I cut them up and made all these fabulous tags. So you can see that's two tags side by side. These were the ones that were, if you cut it in thirds, you got those. Or you cut it in half. I think I went this way. I don't even know how I cut this one. Might have been a little bit wider sheet, I think. I cut it in half and then I cut it, you know, to make some more. So that's how those are made. Alrighty, so I have a little different project today. Sort of similar, but not the same. Got to move those off to the side so nothing happens to them. I'm going to actually take them right off my desk because you know what happens. So before we get going, I want to share a new kit by Jewel Design. It's a mini kit. These are just little minis. And she has a new little one, and this is called Charles Dickens Inspired Victorian Christmas Journal Cards and Fussy Cuts. So these are Victorian inspired by Charles Dickens, and aren't these beautiful? These ladies on these journaling cards, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. I love the era. You know how I feel about those. I'm gonna set that off to the side for a minute. And so there's journaling cards. Here are some more in the square size and then the smaller ones. And then we have some basics that you could glue things on or add to. And then I asked her, and when I saw these, I said, honey, could we have fussy cuts? So I wanted 3 sizes. So she did 3 sizes, from the small, the medium, and the large. And what I was thinking was that some of these could be cut out and put on these different pieces if I wanted to, or on any of my other ephemera that we just made. I thought they would be beautiful on some of these pieces. So, or actually I have other ideas for those as well. So anyway, those were just made and they're in Jolene's shop at a Jewel Design. And there is a link in my, underneath the drop down box where the descriptions are. You'll find a link for a Jewel Design. So anyway, these are hers, and aren't they gorgeous? So I'm very excited. I can't wait to get them fussy cut so I can start playing with them, because I wanted to use them on today's project, then realized, oh my gosh, I don't have them cut. So doggone it. So today's project is going to be ephemera made on vintage receipts. Now, I know I have some original vintage receipts somewhere, but can I find them? No, because the clean out I did had nothing to do with these. So I need to go. I have a specific place deep under my table here where I keep like all my vintage papers and stuff that's original, and I'm sure they're down there. But I also knew that I had a digital by Gayle Agostinelli of her receipts, her vintage receipts. And so I just went through my files, and there they were. I had an entire, I had a digitals of all of her receipts. So I just took a few of them, and there were more. And I just took a few. I was going to say if I had, what did I do with the ones that I cut off? Oh yeah. So I just had them on light printer paper. And these were some of the ones that I cut off. And I glued them on the back of this child's construction paper. And I got this on Amazon. It's natural looking. And it feels like old book page. It's very soft. And I love it. So I glued them on that so I could give them a little more heft, because they were on pretty thin paper. In fact, I think this isn't even on my 32 pound. I normally print on 32 pound printer paper. But this might have been some other, the 28 pound I used to use. So anyway, go over to Gayle Agostinelli if you would like to get some of these. And we're going to work on these today. So I didn't cut them out because I wanted you to see the full sheets that she had with the different kinds of receipts that she had available. And then these were on the bottom of some. And so is this and this. And there were more. I just pulled out a few. So she does have all of these. So that, and I picked these out because they had red. And I thought that red would go well for what we're going to do, because it is Christmas. And then I did some of the plain ones too. And whatever I don't use for this, I could use, I mean, these are year round. So it's not like I need to if I don't use them now, I will use them later is what I'm trying to say. So I'm looking to see which ones I want to play with today. I think I'm going to cut this one out, because I want to decorate it. And this makes wonderful large journaling cards that will be perfect in my bigger pockets for my altered Santa Christmas book and my vintage Christmas book I started. The altered book I started. Okay. So see, it's got some good body to it. I thought I cut that right Boy, I must be off today. I just did a terrible job cutting that. I might have to go put it on the paper cutter and straighten it up, but I'm thinking, well, I just love that. These could be cards or tags. I'm thinking this is a card by its size because I believe this is about a little over 7 by 4 1/4. So they're the right width for sure. They'll definitely work. Should fit in any of the pockets of the book. I like this one because it's got the red. This one's got red on it as well. They all do. Isn't that handy? Perfection. Perfect, Gayle, perfect. This has a lot of red, but it's got a lot of yellowy. So I don't know, depending upon the image I use. Now I did pull some more of Roxy's images to use because I was thinking, you know, these bigger images that I have would work on those. Oh yeah, that's perfect for that angel. I've been wanting to use her on something, and that's perfect. I don't even have to do anything with her arm. So, all right. So I did grab some images that I already had fussy cut. I don't know how far we'll get. I'll cut a few out. We'll do that. We'll cut a few. Here's a small one over here. I'm probably only going to get a couple of done, so I'll cut them all out later. But for right now, I'll just grab a few of these. Let's see, what else is big? These are all pretty small. This is a long, tall one, so if I wanted to do, so we have this big girl. She's pretty big. She's going to need something big, so I think I'm going to get this one too because I use her. You know, I've been trying to use her on a number of projects. I know you've seen her, and I know some of you really, really adore her, and we're hoping I would use her, so we will do our best. I made a mess out of that one. I mucked it up, as one of the girls would say. Yeah, that was not my best. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I want to use right this minute. I really like this one. Let me do this one just in case I get to it. This one kind of has a funky little... And all these receipts aren't exactly straight, so they're old. So they have kind of a weird angle to them. Yeah, I thought that would just peel off easily, but no. Okay, but that's all right. Could still use it for scrap stuff. Let me move those out of the way. I'm not using those. All right. Oh, I forgot to cut the bottom of this one. Oh, but this one has some green. Unfortunately, I don't have Tina's eye for cutting straight. Fabric, yes. Paper, no. Don't know what the deal with that is, right? Okay, so I'm not going to use those. What did I just do with those? I don't even know what I just did with them. I threw them off somewhere. Hopefully I don't want them later. All right, so we have a few. They're already backed and ready to go. So let's start with this one since this one looks good. Now, oh man, I was going to use some colored ink. Guess where all my ink is? It's in the other room for another project. I wanted to use my red and my green. Do I maybe have it in here? Well, I'll just keep it vintage, I guess. I don't know if I want to. Let me see. There's my red. There's my green. I have pine and I have a fireplace red. Don't know if I want to struggle with these or not today. Yeah, let me see. Well, I hope you are all well. And I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. So happy you're here. And I want to say a big thank you, hugs and kisses, to my returning subscribers who watch me on a regular basis and comment and say, give me thumbs up and all the good things. And I want to say thank you again to everyone for all of your kind comments regarding my injured wrist. It's still bothering me. Still wearing a brace. Will be for quite some time. It is drying right now. I had washed it, so I'm trying to keep it clean. It's washable, lucky for me. It's not actually it's like a pressure anti-inflammatory glove that I'm wearing now. I don't need the brace, but I'm down to that where I need to wear that to strengthen the wrist and keep the inflammation down and the swelling down so I can actually use it without, you know, screaming. So I took it off to do my video, and it's getting a washing and a drying. It's drying right now. It actually got washed already, so it's already dry. It's on the line drying, so because you can't put it in the dryer. Well, I put it on low, but to take the moisture out of it. But all right, so I want to put some paper behind that, and I'm thinking I want to use, excuse my raspy voice, some, what do we want to call this? Darn it, come on. Music paper. Wow, okay. I have my little baggie here, but I think that piece is not going to be big enough. The paper I have most of in here is the yellowy one, and I don't really want the yellowy one for this. I want sort of the more, I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Did it get dark in here, you guys? It seems like the clouds came by, and it's late in the day when I'm filming this, and we're supposed to get some rain in the middle of the night tonight, so pardon the darkness all of a sudden. Alrighty. I think this is okay. If I ink it up, it's not too bad. I also might want a little Italian or French book page. We'll see. So, I have to think about this. Is this upside down? I always get confused. There we go. I think that's right. I don't know. We're just going to put it on how it fits. Upside down, right side up. Don't care. We inked her good enough. Gosh, I don't even know when I fussy cut that. That could have been 5 years ago. No, not that long. I don't think Rachel's had that kit that long. I think this was last year's Christmas kit. So I was thinking about something like that. I feel like it needs another color. So I'm going to assume I need some. Okay, now I grabbed my book paper, my book page, and brought it over. Oh, there we go. I don't think there's any in here, any Italian in here. I think I have just plain basic book page, music page. This is my little bag of tricks. Nothing good in there. Okay. It's getting pretty low on its good stuff. I think I will use one of my cherished, treasured, patinaed French, vintage French book page. Ooh, that's the last one of those. In this pile anyway. Well, maybe I could use this one. Well, no, that's a whole different color, isn't it? We'll have to see. I like the receipt, but the one thing I don't like is I don't like all the scribble. So I kind of want to cover that up. Unfortunately, I'm covering the red up. So let me take that off. I think that helps me a bit. I wanted to keep that 2 in there. Let me see, where does she land? She tends to land right in the middle of that, so I guess we're not. But I will keep the red numbers at the very bottom on there. I'll make sure we don't lose these down here. Okay, the layering queen has got to go to work here, as Gayle always calls me. I get a kick out of that. This will get it go down the middle. to start. And then I don't think I need it that tall. Or let's see, I don't think we need that on the bottom. And as much as I love this beautiful side, am I cutting out 2 pages? Oh no, there was 2 pages here. Oh no, no. Well, I'll have to use it on another one. How did I not notice that? Lordy. I don't like those little points. I'm gonna cut those off. My ears are ringing. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Okay. Apparently no one was there. There's nobody home up there, people, so you're not going to get anybody to answer. Goofy mood today, right? Well, I hope you're all well. And you guys had I believe you'll see this on Monday, so you had a good weekend. I don't know what I did on my weekend yet, but I assume it's the same I always do. Either crafting, resting, or, maybe cleaning out the files I was talking about in my last video. I don't believe we've done that yet. We're both putting it off. Neither one of us wants to do it. Bad, bad. There, very cute. Then I think we'll add a little label and a little washi tape, and we're good to go. Really quick and easy way to come up with more tags I was talking about by just using a digital. If you don't have digitals, I'm not sure. You could use any old form or paperwork or really anything. But if you can get a hold of them, you know, by all means, go get Gayle's because you're going to love it. I think I'm going to... Here, let's pull up I did clean this today, this mat, before we got going. Hopefully it's dry. Feels funny. I think it's dry. Weird. Maybe it's just clean. Go figure, right? A clean mat. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, does it? I'm going to move that up a little bit. Hard. Excuse my reach, but everything's right in front of me. For those of you who are new, I have a wall of wonders in front of me. All my supplies and everything I work with on a regular daily basis are there. Make my videos, everything's right in front of me. I have an entire wall of cubby holes all the way up, sitting on this really big, I think 6 foot by 8 foot table or something like that. I don't know, it's just massive. Is my work surface. So yeah, I get to use this angel, and she actually doesn't take up the whole page. I have been wanting and wanting and wanting to use her, and just have not had anything big enough to put her on. And I love this. So super excited. I'm like, do I want anything else? Do I want any ribbon? Do I want any lace? Do I want any, I don't know. Yeah, let's give it a quick cut. Here, we just do a little strip here. Oh, I do like that. It adds a little something, makes it more ethereal, but still vintage. Cool. Okay, let me cover that up for a minute. I do want to give it a bit of ink. So parts of it might stand out a little more. All right. And I'm going to use, I filled my Fabri-Tac up as I was struggling in my last video. So, okay. I'm thinking this might be, didn't mean to do that. I think it's a little tall. Yuck. Hold on. I got some new Fabri-Tac in the mail. I've been ordering it like crazy, trying to get stocked up for the winter. It has a weird smell to it. I wonder if they changed the formula. Why did I put that in the middle? I meant to put it more off to one side. I wonder if I could. Oh, please, please don't rip. Don't rip, 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 don't rip. Oh, don't rip. I got lucky, lucky, lucky. Lucky Lorette today. Yes, there's no glue over here, but there's glue all over this lace. So I'm hoping there's still enough. Come on, don't fold under. Oh, did I get lucky on that? I mean, it was setting fast. It's warm in here today. Really warm. So, there we go. All right, and it's okay that it's sticky over here because we're going to put the angel there. So she is going to take up the sticky. There we go. That's what I want. Just like that. Perfect. 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 So yeah, I got new glue everywhere. I'm still waiting on some of my other glue. Good Lord, I wonder. What's the deal, Amazon? So much for Amazon Prime, right? Being quick. Could you imagine if it wasn't? Whew. Might never see it. Still waiting on my art glitter glue. It's supposed to be here today. I hope. Watch, I'll get a notice. It has been delayed. I hate it because then they'll offer you your money back and you're like, no, I need that. Hello. Alrighty. Cute. Oh, I love that. Okay, so we need some words. I think I want my long words. Whoops. Music paper. I'm going to need that anyway. But I have my longer words, and I thought I saw Snow Angel. She's not a snow angel, but still, that might be okay, right? Well, let's see. These are Calico Collage words. I use her longer words, and then the shorter words I use a Jewel Design. A Jewel Design has longer words too, but the Christmas words, I believe, are not long like this, like multiple words. It's usually a single word. Yes, I like that. So I'll use that. I will use that. I'm going to put that back in the envelope so I know where to find it later. I have a big box next to me. Should I pull this over? I don't know. Let's see. I have to be careful with my wrist. I don't know. I have to stand up to do it. This is sitting next to me with all of the kits I'm using right now, and a random piece of paper that I'm currently using. And so I can just reach over and grab it real easy. When it was laying flat, they were sliding onto the floor. I found this out in my garage. It was in my stash. The wood bin from the 70s and 80s there, from the 1980s, from country, whatever. So I put it to use. I did have to put some, which I'm going to have to fix, cardboard in the bottom to keep them from falling through the box. Let me make sure I didn't just turn you guys off. Nope, you're still going. You're still going. Okay. All right. Back to what we were doing. I just thought I'd share with you what I had. My kits are all in their clear envelopes, and then I want something under that. Do I want lace, or do I want some like cheesecloth kind of stuff? Yeah, I like that. I thought I had a real fine one. I wonder, did I use it all up in the last video? A couple videos ago, I had some really fine kind of cheesecloth. I don't see it. Let me look in my little jar because I don't need much. It's like I hate to cut this big piece if I don't need to. So let me see if my little bucket of scraps has anything exciting in here. What are you guys up to? Anybody doing anything fun, exciting? What are you working on? Here's a little piece. See, I knew I would find one. It's probably what's left. It's probably what's left. Where's my little scissors? Where's my little scissors? My little Timmy Holt scissors. I just wanted a little something underneath it. I mean, it doesn't have to show a whole lot, but some would be good. I think I need to leave that bucket open today. Because who knows, right? I don't think I'm going to get very many of these done, but one or two is okay. Just so you guys get the idea of what they are and what to do. What else you can put your stuff on it. And it's really quick. I mean, yes, I took the time to cut it out because I wanted to show you Gayle's kit. But otherwise, normally I would have that all cut out and we would just be like going whole hog there. But oh, I left that too long. Well, that's weird. Okay. Let me put it where I think it should go, and then I'll add that word. I mean, I could do this with my glue stick as well. It works just as well. But it's going on to lace, and so I thought, I don't know how many layers of fabric a glue stick would do and do well. I don't know if that really added much, but we did it anyway. We did it anyway. Trying to keep the glue off my hands. Ha ha. Not possible. Let me see what we got here. Oh, excuse me a minute. It's so warm in here. I already drank a full thing of water in here today when I was crafting earlier. I was doing a little bit of crafting, not much. Keeping it light. Keeping it light. I want to add some lace here to the bottom. But it's too tall. We'll lose our number, so that one won't work. I'm thinking it's going to be... Oh, maybe this one. This is one of my favorites. I use it all the time. It is vintage lace. All my laces are vintage. Yeah, I just want a little something, you know, kind of light and lacy. Light like ethereal like the angel. Oh, that pin, I didn't put that in very well. I'm trying not to bend my wrist, so I could have did a better job. Okay. Okay. You hear me moaning a little bit. It is because, you know, I'm feeling it. It's not unbearable though, so I will craft as long as I can, and it doesn't kill me to do so. I'm feeling some pain. I haven't been very well lately either, so just kind of not been my favorite time, but I'm hanging in there, and the crafting helps a lot. Keeps my mind off things that are bothering me or scary, you know, so it's good to do. Gives me a positive attitude. Although I will say I just found out she was passed quite a while ago and I didn't know it. One of my friends died of breast cancer. Didn't have it very long, and I didn't realize she passed away because of COVID. And for some reason, Facebook did not. It's funny, I didn't see it on any of the notice, all the things that I look at all the time, it just wasn't there. And there was a notice for everybody to go to her funeral, which I would have done even with COVID, but I think they had a memorial service. They didn't actually have a funeral. But I'm really sad because we did a lot of, to lose another friend, we did a lot of volunteer work for our Chamber of Commerce, and we did a lot of volunteer work for the school. She helped me with graduation for my daughter's graduation. I took over from her when her child graduated, and then I stepped up for the next year for my daughter's graduation, and we met through that. And then after that, we worked on we did craft fairs together, but we also did a lot of volunteer work together, and saw her all the time. And oh gosh, I'm so sad. I knew she had cancer, and I was tracking her, and then I don't know what happened, but I just found out yesterday she passed away. So I was like, oh, not another friend. Oh my goodness. At least this wasn't COVID related. It was breast cancer. Nasty, nasty disease. Took my mom too, so. All right, so that's good. I don't know if I want to put any other labels or maybe a little piece of washi tape. I don't know if I have any that I would want to put on there. I don't see how tense this is. It's pretty intense on here, but I'm wondering if when you go to put it, I don't know. Let's see. It does kind of reference that back there. So, yeah, I think it's okay. I am just trying to decide if I need to round these corners, or maybe I'll just do, Rachel does this, and I kind of didn't understand why she did it, but now I do, because I don't want to round it, and I don't want it pointy, you know. And I don't know if I want a tag on it. So let me check my scraps. I do have this cool, let me see. Some of this, oh, nope, that already had butterflies cut out of it. Okay, I have that one. Give me a minute to look. I'm just looking to see what I have here. Oh, here's a smaller piece, yay. All right. I was thinking if I did a whale tail, what would I do? Well, I guess the best way to do that is to just cut some whale tails and see what you get, right? Trying to figure out which way I want to do this. I'm not real, this is still new to me, so. I know you guys remember how excited I was when I got it. Oh boy, was I. Talk about happy. It's okay. I'm not sure it's the right green. I think that's what's bothering me. It's not quite the right green. And that one's okay. Haven't seen one that I'm like, yes, that's it, you know. Let's hope that this is it. It does make this part make sense. This is very pink, but I don't know. I'm undecided. So I'm just gonna not worry about it right now, and I'll come back to that again later. All right. So we'll just put that off to the side. Oh. All right, I'm gonna run out of time if I don't get moving here. Jeez. I am the world's slowest crafter. Goodness gracious. Okay. Particular, I guess, is my problem. Now, where did I do with the cards that I just cut out? Oh, there they are. I've got stuff everywhere, you guys. Trying to keep track of my mess. Yikes. All right. All right, so we have images. I keep going to her. I am just going to use her because, you know, I've tried 4 different videos now to use her and I still haven't. So I think it's time. So I am going to rip this paper. Well, I cut off all these little bits that I don't like. And we'll put that down because she does need something behind her. She's going to need some music paper because I think music and Christmas go together, don't you? That's not enough. Looking in my bag here to see what I have. I always get these little pointy things. I call them something else in my head, but I don't want to say that out loud. I feel like I need another color. Like we need green. Okay, so we were just looking at this paper a minute ago and this one. I feel like this is, let me see how it looks on green. I like it on the darker green, I think, with the red. I think I do. I do. So, that's a nice long piece. I hate to mess with that. I'm down to almost none of those scraps. I mean, I have all kinds of other scraps. Let me see what else I have. Oh, yeah, see, there's other scraps here. Too much like the background. I don't want that. Oh, no, not that. Okay. I have... No, too busy. I'm thinking it's going to be that first one that I pulled out. Oh, wait, let me try one other. No, too busy. They're kind of too busy. I mean, that's a big print, but it seems to be an okay big print. You know what I mean? So let me... Or the one I really do like. Where did it go? Do I have any? I don't think I have enough left. Hopefully there's a sheet in there too. I like that. Wait, ignore that part. No, it's definitely this. So how do I want to... Yeah, the piece that I've got the white on is the one I or do I want the bigger one? No. I want to be able to see a lot of this. I'm going to narrow this out. I don't want to waste the music paper underneath there is what I didn't want to do. All right. What I'm thinking is I would put that on. Put that on. Then put that on. I've got this too long. There we go. That's kind of what I want. I mean, it doesn't look right at the moment, but once I glue it all together, it'll be perfect. Okay, well, let's do some inking and thinking here. I think I've already inked her like a dozen times every time I try to use her. Okay. Now, this is gonna be a card. That's not wide enough. Let me use my big one. I want to make this a tag. And there we go. Now we'll ink this. I don't know if I'll sew any of these, because as I told you, not really feeling like that lately, but you never know. When I come to use them, sometimes they need it in the project, so I'll stitch them. Funny, someone thought it's because I didn't know how. I laughed really hard. I'm like, no, that's not the problem. I'm a master seamstress, ladies. So yes, no, it's not the problem. I just have sewn so much for so many years, I'm burned out on my sewing, so I tend to avoid doing it if I can. Not because I can't, I don't want to. Okay. I don't think you always have to. And if you don't have a sewing machine, which I do, I have like 5 or 6 or 7. I know I probably have 10 sewing machines. I've lost track. But some people don't have them. Let me see if that's going to be what I need. I wonder if I would be better putting that right on the edge. No, I know okay. Just driving myself crazy here. Let's do something else. What do I need? Yeah, glue stick. What do I need? I got all kinds of glues here. Which glue do I want? I want to leave some room at the bottom to put washi tape or ribbon or lace or whatever I want at the bottom. And then I want to put this way over there and then that there. And I know what's bothering me. I don't like the sharp edges, the straight edge, because it just doesn't fit with this. Oh. Hello, flying paper. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Guys, I hope I'm in frame. I just realized I might not be. Sorry about that. I hope I am. I want to move that over to the side just a little bit. And then I'm going to move her over just a little bit. There, so you can see that green. And I'm trying to pick up the green here to give it some contrast so it's not just so much red. We don't want it all red. I'm like, what do I need? get all these glues, you have to think about, well, what am I gluing? Do I need fabric tack? No, don't have any fabric. Would a glue stick work? Yeah, it would. But with all these nooks and crannies, I prefer this. And as you know, art glitter glue is totally unforgiving. So once you put it down, it's down. Whatever part already hit the paper, it's done. I wish I'd cut the black off of this. I left the black line. Now I'm wishing I hadn't done it. So next one, and I have a bunch of these, to make sure I cut the lines off. Although it does make her stand out. There you go. Now we need a word or a phrase, which we've got lots of big phrases. So let's see what we have. Naughty or nice. That might be perfect for her. She kind of looks like a little girl that you'd be like, have you been naughty or nice? Well, I hope you're enjoying this little project. It's a little something different background to use. You can either use the real thing or digitals or something else, whatever you have. Whatever you have. Ooh, that blends in there color-wise. That is not going to work. Oh, what am I going to use? Well, I like the saying, so that means I've got to put something behind it. And I could either be book page, a scrap, it could be fabric, it could be, oh, what can I use, guys? Come on, let me think. Lace. What else? Let me see about this. I think this might be okay. Yeah, I think that's what we need, but not those scissors. I need these scissors. Oh. I know somebody asked me, what do you have that big thing on there for? To keep me from using it when I'm not supposed to. When I pick it up, because it's clunky and it's irritating, it reminds me, hey, those are not paper scissors. Do not use them for paper. So that's what it's for. Question answered. Yes, it's very awkward, but that's okay. Oh, yay, the air conditioner just came on. It's winter and we're having rain, but it gets to 70 outside, 68 to 70, which means it's 75 in here to 80, because this room just cooks. Trying to figure out this has this cool little fringe on the bottom and I want to take advantage of it. I don't want to lose it. I would think that glue stick will work on this. We'll see. This is meant for fabric. For those of you who are new, this is Scotch Create, and it works on fabric and paper, and it works fabulously on fabric. Where's my card? Now I can either use this one, or I can use art glitter glue, or I can use Fabri-Tac. Got so much stuff out here. Gosh, I've got kits everywhere, don't I? And scraps and everything, and I just dumped a bunch of stuff on the floor. Whoops, oh well. It happens, right? There we are. Okay. Let me check my time, you guys. I'm always off lately. Oh, I got a couple minutes. We can finish this one up. So the question is, do I want to add anything else? Do I want to add any sparkle, or I don't know what this is. This is a weird looking tape. It is weird looking, for real. I don't really have too many, most of it doesn't look very vintage. So I don't have, oh, but I do have Tim Holtz. Hold, please. All right. This one. This is Tim Holtz. Let's see if this looks good. I don't think it does anything for it. I don't think it looks awful, but I don't think it's... Brown or green would have looked better, right? Oh, wait, here's a green one. Will that come off? It's Tim Holtz. It might not. Oh, ho, ho. No, it's not gonna. Oh, guess what, guys? This Tim Holtz works really great on paper. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to put the green over it or with it or something. No, that's a different green than that. Okay, that's not going to work either. All right, I don't know what I'm going to put with that. Brown, red, green. Gold? No, nothing. Nada. I don't know, guys. Okay, well, I will. I have these tiny little ones. Got little polka dots on it. It's kind of cute. Maybe I'll just run it down the middle of that and see what that looks like. And it's not sticky at all. So let's get what we want. I was like, zero, stick them to this. Goodness gracious. Okay. So we'll do a Gayle. I don't know how she does this. Yeah, I think that's what she does. Now I'm a sticky mess. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fold it over the back. What the heck? Why not? Well, I don't know. I have another. Might pull it all together. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Well, this one's a lot stickier, so I don't know. Go figure. There we go. Cute, right? The only other thing I want to do before I sign off here today, because I've run out of time, I've got a few other things I need to do, so I need to sign off here. But let me get out my... Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. We're a mess, aren't we? Let's get that off there, yucko. Let's get out my... Oh, I left that open. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay. Let's see if I can do this right. Remember, I'm still new at this. Yeah, that looks cute. I've got it in there far enough it shouldn't rip out. Very cute. I probably should empty it though, because it looks like it's full. I've been using it quite a bit on stuff. And uh-oh, the lock is not working. Great. That might be why it's open. I don't think I left it open. I think it popped open. A bit defective. So here you are, 2 what do you want to call them? Journaling tags made from old receipts. And I think these are very cool. I'm very excited about them. And I'm happy with how they came out. So I hope that gave you another ideas for using your, your vintage pieces. You could do them in anything. And I mean, these are great just to do. I would definitely, I have some that have a pink tinge to them, and I would definitely use these tags to do my shabby images as well. So I could definitely use some of my shabby work on the receipts. So this digital by Gayle Agostinelli is great for that. So I highly recommend you go get that and get yourself and do yourself some vintage tags and journaling tags and cards and pockets. So I think they'll be great for that. So thank you for watching and for all your comments and all your kindness, you guys. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. You are all very, very special to me. I wouldn't even bother making a video if you guys were not watching and commenting and, helping out here and, just being part of my little universe. I really appreciate every one of you. So I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Love you guys. Bye-bye.